Okay, welcome. This is Tigres' submission. It's a G3. Reminds me of 7's G3 almost. It's a quick video for it spinning. Man, if there was like spinning, like how spinnable a mod is involved, you'd get extra points. And I'm almost considering bringing that category back next year. Um, if we do next year, I don't know. There's no promises on anything, but I don't know. Maybe that's something up for discussion. That's definitely something that's like worth up for discussion, I'd say. Um, Also, what the heck did I click on? Oh, there we go. There's my grade sheet. Okay. Let's just jump right through. So, big concern. It's not crazy clean. It's really over glaring, and the cap. This wasn't sanded. This structural like thing. Kind of worried. I also don't know what the heck this is. It almost reminds me of Penn's gear rubber piece and like cut up and then like did you sand it down or something? I don't know what's going on here actually. The connection's pretty complex though. It seems like for you to like I don't know how you connected this. But the complexity is definitely there on like whatever you had to do to get it to work the way that you got it to. Um, some minor presentation thing. I won't actually dock points for this. You know, push the grip all the way back up. Might be some. Oh, that's a so that cleanliness dock is probably that like you didn't kill out the divot of this grip for the super grip or G2, whatever you want to call it, whatever. Even though there is a difference between the two grips if you're talking to me in technicalities, but yeah, there's a divot. I would have. That's a cleanliness dock because one of my biggest things is like killing the divots out of like grips with rings. Um, which ironically it's incredibly difficult and it's a very expensive to like it's undersaid. Most people aren't that bothered by the divots, but it does make it more look clean when you like kill them out. Also, why is this insert not pushed through all the way? Oh, maybe it was like a piece that. Oh, I don't know. It comes out together after the fact. It's over clearing things that I'm like catching. Um, I'd wager the complexity is there to some degree because I can tell this piece alone that it's sticking out like that, and there's no tape involved, which I actually highly appreciate. There's quite a bit of complexity going on with there. Um, it's giving me a little too many Kuzu G3 vibes in like the grip cut piece and like just the general G3 like base like the basic guidelines on like how to create like your first G3 kind of, if that makes any sense, like put some rings on it, put like one big grip on it, and then put another like put the tip stack and then like additional like grip if needed and whatnot for the covering. Like it's a very standard Japanese like baseline, and all of them were met. Not that that's like a big piece out of it. Also, can't tell how cleanly this was cut for the G2 rings now that I'm trying to purposefully judge it out. I think you would have done a lot well if I added the category where there's like spin, like how well the mod is spun. Um, sad that I didn't get to do that. I still kill about wanting to be able to do that, but I know you could mask that so well if anyone decided to that like it's just not really a realistic category. It's always been on my mind. I have to bring it up now that like you're giving me the opportunity to bring it up. Would have really enjoyed if this was sanded down. But yeah, for complexity, it's a fairly complex model. Like what you need to do to make it. I wish I got to see the tip stack, which would kind of tell me more of the complexity part. There wasn't any text provided necessarily for any description on like how it was made and whatnot. Um, but this alone is going to be carrying you quite a bit. I'd say the complexity for it is like out of 5 is a 3. And the aesthetic piece, I like the color flow for it. Green seems a little out of place when there's pink here. I wish maybe this should have been green. Little questioning it. So adding on the aesthetics piece, it's like around a 5. It's not bad by any means. I'm really glad that this connection piece is like whatchamacallit. There's no tape. I'm worried that there's. I don't know. I might. Well, I might end up asking them how they did it. I don't know. G3s tend to be a secret, so I might not actually get to know. Originality and any function. There's no function. But originality. There's some. It's quite a mixed bag of different things that different mods that I'm recalling it to be, like Bowel mod with the G2 grips right here, but it using a hypergel cap and whatnot. While it is an original mod, there isn't much functionality into it. But it's not. It doesn't feel very innovative in that like spectrum of like G3s. There's a lot of like Kuzu-esque vibes coming along with it, and like my brain pretty much has been hard stuck on it at 5. The moment I opened this picture, for before I started the recording, when I like looked at it, because I mean I've glanced through the pictures before, and I just don't know. I've been hard stuck at 5 for a while, I want to say. And then cleanliness is like questionable. I mean, to be fair, the aesthetic piece of like how you cut this out, if it was cut cleanly, so maybe it is a 6, because for like aesthetics and complexity, I actually didn't get to bring that up yet. But cleanliness on an overall was like 1. Like if this is 1 point, that's 2 points. That's 4 points. It not being sanded, 5, 6 on the cap. Yeah, because it's like cracking. It's not warping. Is it called creaking? I'm forgetting the terminology for it, but that might be hinting at a lot of questionable long-term structural slight issues, or like more concerns when it's like this. This mod will last. It's just more of a concern overall long term. Cleanliness is like 4. 4. Feel mean saying 2. It's just like this isn't even sanded. Like every majority of Jeb people sand this. Not even just Jeb people. Most people sand it. It's like a 4. You put in really good effort in comparison to what you could have like decided to not do. I don't think you went out of your way to not make this part clean, which I don't want to dock you too hard on, like, because, like, this grip isn't easy to cut either. The ring divots is, like, a very me-specific thing, and I don't want to be too harsh onto the judging onto it. Not that, like, the goal here is to... Well, I mean, my goal here isn't obviously isn't to be mean, but man, this cap, man. Oh, this is probably realistically in my if I had to give a single point of failure is this clip, man. That's just painful. I feel pain. But yeah, but either way, really appreciate you participating. Also, I just realized how far. Oh, I can't sit pretty far down. I'm like just now looking at the recording. Either way, really appreciate you participating on the submission. And yeah, on to the next one.